Hello Pisces, how you doing? Just coming in here, I'm having some coffee and I'm reading some cards for November, their general reading for you guys for 2021. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy it and you'll come back to see me again. If you've been here before, that is awesome. Thank you very much for the support. Okay. Oops. Alright guys, let's sit. My nails are, never mind. Okay, so let's get started. If you do enjoy the reading, if you can give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, write me a comment, I'd love to hear from you. Because I am going to be doing new moon readings before the 4th, because that's the day of the new moon. So hopefully I'll get them out. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll be signaled that I put it in. Alright, so starting out with the Hermit and the King of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. Chariot, Six of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Alright. Alright, Pisces, let's see what we get to find out from this, and I'll clarify with another deck. Looks like you were, at one point in your recent past, you were putting yourself into, like, you know, this, maybe kind of like being alone for a while. Maybe you were just feeling like you didn't want to surround yourself with a lot of people, and you just needed to, you know, step away and get some insight on whatever was going on in your brain, you know, and, you know, you need to shine a light on it and step away, step out of chaos. For some reason, it feels like step away out of chaos. And then we got this King of Wands energy. Now, this could be somebody that's around you. And it's funny because he's kind of looking directly at this Hermit. Almost like, you know, looking at him, maybe thinking about what's he thinking kind of feeling. And so it could be somebody in your environment and they're looking at you saying, well, you know, why? Why did you step away? Why are you, you know, why are you like being so to yourself? And then there's this Five of Pentacles energy, this feeling left out, like, in a sense where you don't feel like you can ever get, yeah, see, that makes, okay, because with the Hermit, it feels like that. It's like you felt left out of something, so maybe you had to go to Hermit mode just to be alone to figure out what was going on. And that's where this Five of Pentacles came in. But this King of Wands is wondering why you felt like you needed to. Now, in the present time, I have like, all right, the Wheel of Fortune came in, and that's good. That's like a karmic cycle. And we're always on that wheel. Like, we have cycles going on constantly. And you'll see it's like, you know, some people that consider them ancestral cycles, karmic cycles, you know, with decades, or, you know, just things that from one life to another. There's so much about, like, I'm really actually going to read up on that stuff because it's really interesting, but there's so much about it. But the thing is, we're always on one. We're always in the middle of a cycle somewhere. And when you're on it, you don't know if you're on the top or the bottom or on the sides. Well, you probably do, actually. You probably do where exactly you are. But it's just a matter of, you know, riding it out. And I think I've said this before, and I just like this analogy, but if you ever seen the movie Twister, they have, you know, there's at one point the tornadoes coming after Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton, and they go ahead and they tie themselves to the plumbing in that shed. And so when it comes, it picks them up, and they're like in the middle, and like there's chaos and craziness going on around them, but they're not being hit by it. And I think that's the best bet for people in general, to try to stay in the middle of that cycle, try to stay in the middle of the wheel, try to keep yourself out of the chaos, whether it's like doing something, you know, the deep breaths, or meditating, or you just, you know, whatever makes you feel good, listening to music, going out and being in nature. keep something to make your vibrations or your frequency high. So whatever position you're in that karmic cycle, it's not going to be that hard to get through. And right after that, I have this Nine of Pentacles energy. So I'm feeling like maybe this cycle probably wasn't bad, because if you were already feeling like you have accomplished a lot and you have things to look forward to and things that you can enjoy because you work so hard. And that Eight of Pentacles right next to that. So it's almost like, not I don't want to say like it went backwards, but it's almost like you went from the Nine of Pentacles, but then you're like, oh yeah, but I'm going to keep doing more. So I feel like you are going to continue doing that because you want to even build whatever it is, job, business, whatever situation it is, you want to build more of what you have. So you're going to like put yourself back and, get the hard work in continually. Now I have this Chariot, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Swords in the future. Now the Chariot, this is, now truth is with that and the Six of Swords, it's almost like, are you possibly going, are you going on a vacation? Do you travel for work? Because I feel like this could actually be travel. And with these two, these things are on the move. But if it's not, and it's almost weird, like I'm going to say, if you're traveling and for whatever reason, be careful. Be careful. Just hold on to your baggage, hold on to your wallet, whatever. Make sure that you don't have, you're not making things available to people that you don't know. Just because with the way things are going on with plane flights and whatever, just make sure you're careful and being aware of your surroundings and your stuff is safe. Right? But if it's not that, this could just be a feeling of you being in perfect positioning for whatever it is that you are continuing to build. But then you may need to move away from something if you're feeling like it's getting a little bit too choppy, like it's getting too chaotic, okay, we're going to clarify and see. But I need to clarify that Seven of Swords, because I'm not exactly sure about, well, I can't be sure yet. Alright, let's see. What's the Hermit here for Pisces? It came up again. Hermit and the Page of Cups. Alright, so you seriously had to go pull yourself, and you needed alone time. You really needed alone time. And you needed to be thinking about something, but the Page of Cups came up. So I'm wondering, is there a relationship involved? Or like were you feeling about something about a relationship, some new relationship coming in, and maybe you really needed to look deeper at it and to like shine some light on how you felt before you could figure out how they feel about you. Huh. What about this King of Wands? Now I wonder. It's like this energy, and again, male or female, that's not even, I don't put genders to the cards, but I wonder how much he has to do with that, because it's weird, he looks like he's staring intently at this Hermit mood. And again, could be her. Oops, the Star. And the Moon. Pisces, that's you, and Aquarius too, with the Star. So I feel like, all right, you are still trying to figure out what goes on here. That probably has to do with this Page of Cups, because, this is like this offer that you might be getting in romance, friendship, some kind of love offer. And I think you're very hopeful about it. And I think you're like wishing that could be true. But with the Moon energy, it's all very unknown. Like, it's not as clear as you would like it to be, and you gotta like kind of like look deep to make sure it is what it is. What about the Five of Pentacles? Wow. The Five of Coins, which is the Five of Pentacles again, and the Ten of Coins. So whatever you were feeling left out of, that you needed to go think about, I wonder if it has some kind of, Get the Hermit. Lots of double cards. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like you, alright, you are feeling left out of something that you know could actually lead to something, that Ten of Wands feeling, and that's in the past energy. So I think, whatever it is, if you go through that and, you're in the hermit mode and you're figuring out what's going on, and I feel like if you didn't feel left out, you're feeling left out of that prosperous, Ten of Coins feeling where, you could have a legacy, you could be, very, very successful, being able to build something that you could pass on. And I think that's happened with that. And what is this Wheel of Fortune? Why is this Wheel of Fortune here? Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups. All right, well, this seems like there's a lot of options coming out to you. You just need to make sure that those options are what they are and not things that, look good but aren't really there, or, they're not going to be as satisfying as you're hoping. You want to make sure they're not just like up in the clouds kind of thing that you really can't they're not attainable. But there's this Two of Cups, so this might be the relationship that was being offered to you in the recent past that you were thinking about really hard. So maybe that's going down with that. That's even the Ten of Coins. I'm thinking about that too. For whatever reason, it's like you went 10, 9, 8. So it's kind of weird in that sense, because I feel like you were working on something. You are working on something or you will be working on something that, is going to grow well for you. But I feel like and it's weird because I got 2 5s. It's like the 5 and 5, that equals 10. But yeah, just something about being left out. And then knowing that whatever situation it was, if you were not left out of it, you would have been able to attain what you wanted. And this is what you're working on now. Which is this Nine of Cups and the Ten of Swords. All right, well, okay. All right, I feel like you were feeling good, like your wishes were coming true, and you felt like, this is everything you could have wanted. And I don't know how much it has to do with this relationship, but somebody stabbed you in the back, somebody betrayed you, something happened that it caused an ending to that. And now the best part about that is it's not going to get any worse. So I'm not sure what we're going to find out. But I wonder if that's not going to highlight what the Seven of Swords is down here. Alright, now we got the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Alright, so whatever you're doing, you're feeling like, okay, you feel really strong. You feel really good about this, like what you're working towards. And it could be about this relationship, that you're feeling really good about it. So hopefully they're not the ones that betrayed you. But for some reason you feel stuck. So like you're mentally not feeling right. You're mentally feeling like you can't get out of a situation that you obviously can, but maybe whatever's going on or whatever you have involved, that you're not able to get out of it. What about this Chariot? What's the Chariot here for Pisces? The Ace of Cups and the Knight of Staffs. So I feel like, you're going, I wonder still if you're traveling. Okay, got the Knight of Staffs. I feel like, there might be some romance coming in. Oh, I felt like that from before. There might be some romance coming in. This could be somebody in your environment that, they're mature and they're nurturing and they're motherly and they, or fatherly. I mean, because it's a male or female, it doesn't matter that. And you are just like kind of pushing forward. I feel like you're pushing forward to accomplish whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And maybe they're just like involved with you, friendship or, you know, somebody that, they got your back. That's what it feels like. They got your back. All right. What about the Six of Pentacles? No, oh my God, Six of Swords. Two of Coins and the Ace of Swords. All right, awesome. You got a great idea coming on, and you're figuring out how to juggle what you want to do. And I still feel like whenever you're moving away from, or again, I keep feeling travel, or like business travel, something that you're doing. Because I feel like I need to tell you, cuts both ways. You have to be careful with this idea because it cuts both the ways. So I don't know what this is, but whatever you're juggling, just make sure, again, being safe. Just being safe, being cautious, being, making sure you're not being vulnerable. Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords here for? The Magician and the King of Cups. Alright, well, I feel like, for all intents and purposes, if this wasn't the travel thing, or it could be that too, but you're manifesting something. I feel like you're manifesting a relationship, something that you want to grow with and build upon. And yeah, because then we have the Queen of Cups here, so that could be, again, male or female, it doesn't matter. That could be your energy, and they're both here. And I'm looking, and I'm like, trying to see if I could put it all together in that sense. But yeah, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay, King, Queen. I really feel like there's a relationship you're trying to manifest, and I can't get out of it. I feel like this is travel. This is like travel for work, whatever you're doing. You're like, and then this, this hermit mode where you felt like you needed to get away from it all. You needed to step back and get away. You were feeling kind of left out of a situation, and if you weren't left out of it, you would have been able to accomplish what you were trying to accomplish before. But since you had to, start over or move it forward again, because then you had your cycle complete, and that looks like whatever this ending was, I don't know. I really don't, because it feels like you were working hard, you were doing what you needed to do, and things were looking good, and I don't want to think that this relationship that you're trying to manifest is what triggered this Ten of Swords. But that could be a totally different situation too, that like there's a love thing going on and there's a business thing going on. So I'm not sure, but hopefully it works out for you. All right, Pisces. Let's see. A couple of these. All right. Courage and abundance. Let's see. I find the inner strength to face your fears with confidence, and abundance is I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire to the physical reality. That actually makes a lot of sense for me, because that's what you are. You were working on abundance, like this whole thing. Like, yes, you were manifesting love and you wanted to have that, but I feel like you're working on, making your coins, basically. And this courage is, you have to go and be strong and be very courageous in what you're doing and, put yourself out there and do what you need to do while you're still trying to make things happen for yourself and be confident that you can actually get it done. All right. Okay, hopefully this made sense to you. If you can give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe. I'd love to hear from you if you want to write me a comment, and I will be seeing you for the December reading and the new moon reading before the 4th of November. Okay? Take care, guys.